Hello everybody, Jeff here. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but I've been really busy over the last few weeks. Been doing a lot of festivals and travelling around a lot. I've just actually on my way back home from a gig now. Just done a residential home, which is interesting actually to be back doing residential homes, because I've not done any for a while, so that's been interesting. And what I'm finding is that I'm really preferring doing my own stuff. I mean, everyone does, I guess, prefers doing their own stuff, but it's a little bit interesting step back into old life, really, because the weekend I did a festival on Saturday, and you've probably seen some footage on the channel, because I was singing. It was a Positive Mindset show, and it was great. It was great to be able to do my own stuff, and it's always interesting because you never know how your stuff's going to go down, because people there don't. I mean, the people that was there didn't know who I was, and I'd never been there before. So it really is like having a cold audience, and it always surprises me just how they end up singing to the songs, and it's a wonderful thing, really, and it takes me by surprise, I guess. Also, what I've been doing is I've been doing some sound healing, and it's interesting the power of sound, and what sound can do, because it's not just about the intentionality of the lyrics, because although they are powerful, and you've got the affirmation aspect and the mindset aspect, which is massive. But when you strip away all of that and you're just left with frequency, and you're just left with tones, then it's an interesting thing just how powerful they are. Because I was using tuning forks, and I guess I've always kind of scoffed at tuning forks a little bit, of like, oh yeah, tuning forks, I want to get crystal balls. But I just used tuning forks for the festival because I don't have any crystal balls, for one thing, and also I thought about getting some, but I thought, well, they could get broken, hard to carry around, could get stolen maybe. So I thought I'd just use tuning forks, and it surprised me. I bought a set of tuning forks. It surprises me the powerfulness of them, how powerful they are. So I've been doing that, re-energizing, realigning, because we are all frequency. So when you play the frequencies, the tuning forks, the pure tones, then it does something. It realigns certain things, and it is powerful. So I love doing that. So I'm at a little bit of a crossroads, really, with my music, because my festival gigs went well. I love doing what I do, but then I get there at night, and I go back at night, and really wanting something to dance to, and have a nice uplifting experience, and I'm struggling, to be honest, finding it a lot different than I expected. I was looking for like uplifting trance or something, bit of euphoria, to be honest, and I'm not finding the euphoria. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places, but I know when I went out Saturday night, we thought it was going to be that, and it wasn't. And it's interesting for me because a lot of my songs started off in a trance style, and an uplifting trance style, because that was one of my original intentions, to create uplifting trance anthems and music, vibration raising songs with affirmational lyrics that I could do in a club setting, or a festival, nighttime festival setting with lights and stuff, and the vibe, and I kind of veered off from that because I love writing songs. So I veered off into that, and I love what I do, but I'm kind of I'm a little bit jumbled up, because on the one hand I've got a solid show that I use for busking, and that I do for acoustic sets, really, so I've got that, and I could maybe do it with a guitar, but I do like standing with a microphone singing, or creating a whole different nighttime show. You know, uplifting, euphoric trance, positive mantra style songs that I have. So just regrouping. Feels like I've had all my balls thrown in the air and just settling and just seeing where I want to do, where I want to go with it. Interesting going back to an old people's home, because I was watching them, you know, and I was watching the feet tap in, and I was watching them singing along, I'm singing, and there's a lady sitting outside even in the garden, because there was only a conservatory and the doors open, and I was watching her. I was singing Top of the World, you know, the old Carpenters song, I'm on the top of the world, and she was singing even outside, and she was tapping her hand against the side of the chair like that, and I thought, wow, that's lovely, and it's lovely to cheer them up, and yeah, it's interesting because they are hard gigs. They are hard gigs, and I can catch myself thinking, oh, I don't like doing it, but then I see them enjoying it, and you know what they're getting from it is wonderful. Anyway, interesting. It's all food for thought, and it's energy, isn't it? Because I'm feeling like I was relieved when it was finished. The sound of the room makes a lot of difference. If I'm in a boomy room and I can't get the sound right, and then I end up pushing a little bit, and I end up maybe I just need to turn the microphone up more, bang the microphone right up, and let the microphone do the work, because I find myself trying too hard a little bit, and then because I'm trying too hard a little bit, I'm not relaxed in my singing, and then my singing don't feel as good as it should. And I think it runs deep, really. I think it goes right back to growing up, because I think that somewhere along the lines, and I don't know where it came from, but I think I've picked up some sort of belief that says that work needs to be hard. You know, I think I have that, because it seems that I always make it hard, and I don't need to make it hard, because it's easy. You know, singing. Is it easy? It's easy when you're doing it, when you snap into it and you don't think about it, and it just eases and it just flows, and it's easy. I mean, when I'm at home practicing in the studio with my headphones on and I'm singing, and I don't have to think about projecting, I just sing, it is easy. I do find it easy. But then sometimes when I go out gigging, I'm like, pushing a little bit, and then because I'm pushing a little bit, it's not easy, and I guess it's a little bit of forcing. So it's all food for thought. Anyway, rabbiting on. Just thought I'd let you know. So stay tuned. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely summer, wherever you are. And as always, take it easy. And love and light. Speak to you again soon.